Yo, what is up, guys? It is Psycho. Hold on. Wait, let's make sure this is on. Yeah, I think so. Hold up. Make sure my audio is bueno before I go on, because I didn't even bother doing all of this before I started. Which I kind of do that often. It is a wonderful Thursday morning with the most wonderful thing going on right now. Okay, let's go to my channel. I'm gonna see if I can hear myself really quick. Okay, let's go to my... Yep, we're bueno. Alright, guys, we are here. And we are... So, I've already kind of gone through the first bit of the same part of the beta that everybody's seen already. With the closed beta and all of that footage. That's already done with. I've already completed all that. I took my clips just in case later, you know, I'm gonna do commentaries or anything like that. But I wanted to live stream and you know, record this for you guys, you know, another way. So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna live stream. I've already done the sleeper race. The X class I did not do yet, actually, and that's from the beginning. But I'm not really too worried about those. I'm really actually wanting to get into these areas here. So I've unlocked a new discipline in each area, and I don't know if we get a free car in every discipline, which I mean, I'm kind of believing so, because yeah, I mean, you would kind of think so. So drift, unlock drift. Now that they finally unlocked the popular like, what is it, follower status, I guess. So there's the street. Here we go. Okay, buy a vehicle. So they gave us the money to buy a vehicle is what it looks like. So out of all these vehicles, honestly, I'm not gonna go for anything too expensive. I want to kind of, you know, play around with this money a bit later in the beta and see if I can get something special for you guys on the way up. Because of course, in my last set of streams on this game, I went all out and tried to buy the most expensive cars I could and customize. Yeah, I customized probably a good 7 to 8 vehicles. Maybe more, I'm not sure. I didn't really do a count. So we're gonna try to figure out what all we can do on here, you know? I'm feeling a blue color. I don't know, what color should I go with, guys? Are you guys watching? You know, go down in the comment section. I'll let you guys choose, you know. I'm gonna go, I'll pick a few things myself, and then I'll let you guys kind of give me a, you know, a guide. Maybe. Maybe if somebody feels like doing that. It's a bit early in the morning, you know, 5:55 a.m. I kind of went to sleep a little earlier on yesterday so that I could wake up a bit early for this, and yeah, it really did actually work. So I'm trying to figure out, how can I see? Okay, it says 3 are watching. Maybe it was because I was watching too. I'm trying to change my top chat to live chat. There we go, live chat. here we go. I'll post something for you. Alright, so I guess since nobody wanted to. Oh wait, that's me. I don't know what I'm tripping on. I guess I'll go with the blue because RX-7 looks really nice with the blue. I want to go. I want to put some deep dish rims on there. Those aren't deep. I mean, they're a little cut in, but those are probably the best drift looking rims. But I want to go with some Mazda rims. By the way, guys, when you go from rookie to popular, just a heads up, you actually get money with that. So I'm guessing every time you level up, you'll actually get more and more money. So like going from, I think it's what, popular to icon, you'll probably get like a larger chunk of money than you did going from one to the other. So I'm actually trying to hunt down some of these drift events, man, because I've been wanting to play around with the drift cars on here legitimately since before the closed beta. I mean, since they announced the game. So I'm not sure how the settings on here work with the drift setups and stuff like that. I would really like to figure that one out, and hopefully I can pause the game right now.
Time to show everyone more than just outlaws. Get ourselves some good buzz. Can't hurt. Know what I'm saying? Oh, and the rich, it's gonna take over the whole harbor, including cargo ships. Careful you don't drift yourself right overboard. You wanna make a splash? There's better ways to do it.
Hold on, let's pause that for a second. So that's all of that. That's not the same thing. Looks like you can't access that in the mission. Okay, so that's okay though. I mean, if I don't like it, I'll change it later, I mean, I can drift. I remember from the closed beta, it's wall tapped. Actually, I slammed into it, but yeah. I mean, it wasn't that hard to drift without like traction control turned off or anything, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it would help and it'd feel a whole lot more controlling and comfortable, so you wouldn't do things like hit the wall. Because I do know that this game, and I think really it's kind of weird how traction control would be the thing that causes no actual control over what you're doing, and it's kind of stupid in a way. You think with traction control on, your car wouldn't drift as far, but seems like that's not the case here. But it's alright, if you give it the right amount of gas power and you know what you're doing, you can control your car for the most part. So it's really, there's just little things you can do here and there to kind of help tweak the stability of the car. Like, see right there, I could not stop my car. I hit the brakes and everything, and my car just didn't want to stop sliding. It's something that you just kind of, like I said, either got to tweak to get it the right way, or understand how to not even get in that position in the first place. We're not supposed to be out here. Okay, just throw me into the wall, why don't you? so I didn't even bother turning off the music. I'm gonna have to actually go do that before I end up playing something that's copyrighted.
We're about more than that. We love what we do, and we want to take it to the next level. To go legit.
This is like game audio stuff, so they did this for the cutscene.
It's about the future, see. Just a question of which one we're heading to.
If my microphone's a bit too loud, guys, make sure to do me a favor and tell me about that, because I don't want to, you know, drive you guys crazy with the extremely loud audio. Alright, so we're gonna go to audio. Things like music are gonna be around vehicles, obviously. That's pretty cool. It sounds really, really good. So I believe that there's another menu inside of here, or how did they get to it? Pro settings. See, okay, here's the traction control and all that. So all of this, they actually say to like turn all of that off. And then turn traction control. Okay, traction control's all the way down now. So we do it like that. Okay, so I mean, oh, they also unlocked, oh no, never mind. That's just this right here. They still haven't unlocked the suspension adjustments, the camber and all that. So I like that though. I like how they're giving us the option to kind of go and change all of that. Okay, so Icon, Star, and Famous. Okay, so those are 3 of the levels and stuff, and it looks like, I guess you unlock those once you get up there, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's what that is. If it says something like that, then you know, you would think, or maybe it's those specific settings where it says like Icon at. Maybe it's just like the arrow distribution for Icon 1, and then, you know, suspension comp front is Star, and then brake balance is that. But I don't think that's how it is. I think it's those set that are underneath like Famous are gonna be with the Famous, and then under Star and then Icon. I think you have to get to those points to actually change those, which is kind of dumb, because I really really want to mess around with the camper and, you know, see if we can't raise or lower the car a bit better and do things like that. Because see, raising and lowering and stuff like that, which those are like just red dots right now, and I don't know if they're gonna change to some stuff like this where you can actually adjust it like that once the final game comes out. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I'll definitely go for some not only drifting and advanced you know, tuning and getting your vehicle prepared to do certain activities, but it can also, I guess, if they legitimately do it the right way, affect visual and, you know, things like that. So it can both be used for performance and also for just, you know, visually showing something off, or, you know, playing around with something. So definitely excited to see that. I'm really excited for that. Now we gotta go find us something else to do. Here we go. So I'm probably gonna make this stream around an hour or so long, and if I'm gonna try to do my best not to do anything that you guys haven't seen yet, because I mean, obviously you guys want to see some of this pretty cool stuff. So there's an event over here, a live extreme series episode 2. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a whole brand new event. But I want to actually go to these places and check out these newer discipline setups. That's what I've been doing in the video clips and stuff before. I'm jumping from HQ to HQ, you know, just like the street racing to off-road and to the aerobatics to the boats and things like that. Unlock jet sprint. So now we have to go buy a vehicle in this area. Be honest, I'm gonna go with the cheapest one I can get. I like that blue. I really do. So down to 93,000. I'm just spending my money left and right. But it unlocks new events and things like that. And okay, so all of these events are already on the map. Let's see how, like, well, okay, it brings it up there. It just shows you where they are. It actually shows you how many events are in the map in total when it unlocks those. That's kind of crazy. You see everything everywhere. So pink is for the little power boats, which is actually really cool. I guess I'll go do one of those events first before I go off and do something else nutty, you know, and have a little bit of fun. Let you guys check all this stuff out, you know, one piece at a time. We'll go do one of these events and then go to the next HQ and buy the next vehicle.
They've got no cross and they're flat bottom. So with enough momentum, you could punch right over dry land for a shortcut. And to break records, sometimes you'll need to.
It's a cool little boat. Jeez, these things turn crazily fast. I'm going the long way around for some reason. Oh man, does the control... Hey, there's a grizzly. He's running through the... So through this entire event, you're just over here kind of ramping around, doing all this crazy stuff. I mean, it looks really cool too. It's crazy how easily, like how I don't know how to explain it, like how jittery or yeah, it's like reacting like really fast. It's like the perfect way.
Stop treating it like that.
She just told me, dang. It's a nice little home. We're gonna see if I can control it any better in first person. Oh yeah, that feels a whole lot better than that third person setup. So they actually do have different ways to affect you, like, you know, you may feel more comfortable in first person than you did in third, or, you know, vice versa. Or maybe even one of the other camera angles help you a little better than both of these. I mean, personal preference is everything on games like this, you know. It's you gotta find both the game sweet spot and your sweet spot. And I learned that in the previous game, because a lot of people had problems with the way the weight and the way the car still swung back and forth and things like that. And seeing that was the stock settings. That was what everybody went with, and I don't see why nobody went and decided to go and highly change the settings on there. Like, you guys gotta understand that what they give you, they actually give you a whole lot more than you can even imagine in customization to the game in itself. You can actually go and adjust all these settings and these little things to make the game just that much better in your own, you know, feel, or your own personal preference. And, you know, nobody likes anything more than a game with the option to make it yours and make it feel like you're comfortable with it and things like that. And you guys just, if you guys go play around with some of those settings and stuff in the game that I was actually looking at earlier, I'll actually go to that here in just a moment. So of course this is gonna change some stuff, and that's cool. The boats have something different. I'm pretty sure planes and all that are gonna have something different too. Drift assist, there you go. Braking power. Alright, so oops, did not mean to close that. I'm sorry guys, I'm yawning. It's still, like I said, it's still a little early. So controls, this is where this comes in handy. So this is your your tuning for pretty much everything to make it feel anything better, you know, like just your own control setup is literally what it is. I mean, it's perfect. Audio, game settings, wheels. By the way, a bunch of YouTubers were talking about the way the force feedback and all that was, and how snappy the vehicles were. That's all modifiable in this specific setting, and I don't think they did change anything about that, because that's actually what that's for. So we're gonna go, honestly I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I don't know. Alright, so I have two Mazdas. I just realized that. That's kind of funny. Oh, I'm wrecked my boat. This is a cool little thing though. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I guess I'm hopping your boat back and forth. Oh. Probably should have stayed in first person for that. Beat that speedboat or jet sprint boat. That's like a little race in itself. That's cool. Oh, oops. Hey, that's cool. I'm gonna get some free parts for that too for my boat. Check this out. Hold on. And some money. You know, buying all these vehicles and going through all these races and things really doesn't take that much away from you, because in another way you go and you know, you turn around and get it right then and there. Okay, so I was stopped and put in this menu. If you guys don't see yeah, okay, you guys see this right now. Alright, congratulations on completing your first events. Go to the PlayStation Store. No. Get the Gold Edition now and start playing June 6th. Edition includes Seasons Pass and all of that stuff. And this is just for the digital version, so they can calm down. Because I'm getting the actual store-bought version with the case, the actual what is it, steelbook. So I'll still get it on the 26th, but I'll go get the physical copy of it instead of the digital. Plus I think it'll take a little less time to download, as much because downloading the actual digital game in itself is one thing, and then all of the updated stuff to go with it, yeah, that's a full-on other thing. So it takes a little bit less time to download disc versions of a game, which is really cool. So we're gonna back out of that because, like I said, I've already pre-ordered the game. I've already set all that stuff up. I would go do this little beeping radar thing, but that's just a box on the map, or it may be something else, but pretty sure it's just the box. Why did my steering just change? For a second when I was sitting still, it like changed the way my steering was, and then when I'd press right, it would go left, and that was weird. But anyways, though, like I was saying, there are little boxes around the map that give you stuff, and that's pretty much it. I'm not really gonna bother. So that's a pretty neat and cool looking little thing right there. Now we're gonna go to the pro racing headquarters. I don't think I went to the off-road yet, did I? I did not. I think the next one's dirt bike there, and I'm definitely gonna enjoy that. I don't know if they actually have dirt bike racing outfits on here, like full-on outfits, like maybe a Red Bull geared outfit or something. I'm not sure. Touring car. God, I already know that's gonna be expensive. Don't even try to tell me this isn't gonna be expensive. I probably don't even have the money for it. That's 368,000. Okay, let's go to the cheapest here. 247,000. Okay, guys, yeah, I do not have the money to purchase one of these at the moment. So we're gonna have to get into this later on, and I'll probably actually buy something a little nicer in this area. I definitely don't want to go with any of these for my first touring car. I would like to go with... Even that Viper looks alright. Maserati. I would love to get this vehicle as my first touring car. Then there's SLS AMG GT3. That would be a really cool car to get. Actually, isn't there another Mercedes? This one right here. And so this is a C63 touring car, and that's really cool looking. And then you have the C Coupe touring car. Okay. There's a Saline, the S7R, dude. Wow. MC12, the Zonda R. Zonda actually would be something I'd be interested in getting for a touring car. Heck yeah. 457,000. I think we'll have to save up for that. I would like to go for something like that, but that Zonda is just right there. It's perfect. Rest of these cars, I'm actually not. I mean, the Porsche is nice and all. So is a Murcielago. But no, I'm not like as dead interested in a lot of these other ones. Maybe I mean, these are actual, you know, designed to look like race cars. That's actually a real design on there. But yeah, no, I think I'll go with once I get the money. I'm probably gonna spend like 400,000 on getting that Zonda R. Definitely. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... We don't have anything in the mailbox, do we? Oh, we do. Let's see what that goes to. The boat. That part that goes to this boat. Alright, so we're gonna back out of there. Like I said, I gotta wait to buy that. I'm guessing dirt bike is, like I said, the next one here, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a go. Oh man, I may end up falling asleep later today. Motocross, man. So there's 3 different actual disciplines within this HQ selection. There's a rally raid, then your actual just it's like a drift raid, whatever you want to call it, the rally drive, right? Rally cross, you know. God, I love that sound. The 450 is amazing. If that's the cheapest one, then that's probably what I'm gonna go with. I would love to be able to afford one of these. I don't even have the money for either of those two. I have the money for that one, but I would rather, like I said, save as much money as I possibly can for this entire thing. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not planning on really going out and spending all the money I can during the beta. I want to buy the simplest of things and kind of just let you guys see everything while we have access to the beta until Monday, I believe is the last day. Yeah, so because Tuesday's the 26th, and that's when we get a hold of the actual game itself. So like I said, I want to go do this, and then, man, there's nothing better than doing something with dirt bikes in Los Angeles. But is it a real dirt bike race? So that's what I'm asking. If this is, then I'd prefer doing this. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with this one right here, because the other one didn't really look so promising. I'm more about the legitimate motocross.
The fans can't get enough. When you see you get some good air today, just be sure to stick your landings.
Oh, I got an itchy foot. Good. Oh, that was pretty nice. Crap, I didn't hit that one right. I should have hit NOS. That nitrous oxide. Okay. Oh, I screwed up dead until he caught up to me. Oh no, he got that really good and passed me. Dang, get up. Ooh, cutting them corners pretty legitimately. Okay, these bikes are a little wobbly, but that's expected. You gotta know what you're doing. And that was crap. Okay, I like how they have different portions of the actual track, and they give you, you know, that they actually cut those parts off because that's for like different races. And I didn't even hit the nitrous again there. See, I'm wondering if air braking is a thing on this game, because some games do that. I don't know. crap, I keep forgetting about that jump and I screwed myself there. Yeah, no, we've got to catch up. We've only got so far. God, how are they getting that jump so perfectly? I mean, I don't know if nitrous is... No, man, it's my first place spot. What did it? I mean, there's pretty good control. There's pretty good control over the bikes on this game, but the thing I will say, the last game was horrible with motorcycles. I mean, they were alright to cruise around on and drive, but I'll tell you right now, they would turn in races and things like that. You mostly had to rely on your brakes for everything because bikes couldn't turn for crap. You couldn't turn at high speeds, and that's where bikes were broken. But other than that, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go on and do some more events. Like I said, I'm trying to do what I can. I think I've already participated in this one. Maybe, maybe not. It's going down a mountain. Cross Salt Lake. I'm considering doing something like that. Did Lake Tahoe aerobatics. Extreme series, things like that. There's actually more drift events. I've unlocked more racing events too because of the going to popular. I want to go do another drift event, and then I'm going to do a actual what is it? After I do this drift event, I will do... Shoot, I don't know. I'll go do that live series thing. I'll see what that's all about. And we'll kind of see what we got going on from there. So pro settings, traction control on. That needs to be off. And right. We're gonna test this. Hopefully it helps. Now, if it doesn't really do anything different, if it makes it worse, like I said, I'm not saying, oh my god, that picture on there, that's really cool. But I'm not saying the game's initially bad anyways. It's not. It's really good. But I'm just looking for more control over the slide, you know, just a bit more. Whoa, I feel like that traction control kind of changed a lot. I feel like there's somewhat of a difference in overall control. See, okay, yeah, it takes less gas to get it sliding for sure. Yeah, definitely. I stopped my car while it was sliding. But there's something, I feel like it's a little stiffer. Maybe it's just the car itself. I need that brake, that's why. You just gotta know what to do. It's kind of similar to the last game, like, as in, like, the fact that you actually have to know how to drift yourself. But this game's a little more controllable and realistic, both in and the way the car is set up, actually. Oh wow. But yeah, it's all about gas and everything. You gotta know what gas to give the car. It's a lot of steering control too, but if you do it right, you guys have got a really nice thing going for you. Not bad. I actually like that. And I think it only does it for this car. So if I go to my other cars, I'm gonna check this out, because I hope it's only like car. How do you explain that? Like individual car tuning instead of, you know what I mean? Like that's for the individual car itself and not for all of your cars. Like, you know. So let's see, let's check this. Okay, yes, it's individual car tuning. Okay, so not only your drift cars are set up a specific way and you can leave them that way forever, while your street cars and everything like that, dude, that's absolutely crazy. That's so cool. Back down to that same stuff. Wow. I don't know if you guys are excited as much as I am about that, but like, I don't think people really paid attention to specific things like that. But they did, and they did it for us, and kind of, wow, they did what we would have wanted without us having to say anything. And that's what they did with the majority of this game, was they did exactly what they knew the players would want. And they didn't tell the players until, you know, later on, and then the players, you know, everybody, including people from other, you know, gaming groups and things like that, all jumped towards this game because of the variety, just all of the specialness about it. Like, there's just so much to it. And small details and things like that were unexpected. You know, like, it was something we were like, oh no, you know, they're gonna keep the same, you know, setup system as like they did in the last game. You know, a traction control where you could turn it off and put like hardcore mode or whatever, and that was pretty much your traction control, because you had driving assist help or whatever, the all driving help, and then you had like sport, and then you had hardcore. That's what we expected. That's what they gave us in the last game, and that's what we expected from them in this game. And then they came out and just completely surprised us with this crazy new tuning setup, and then they go past that to do it for individual vehicles instead of the overall pause menu controls all vehicles setups, and you have to constantly go change it and do things like that. It's a one-time thing. You go do it for one of your, I would guess that it's for that entire section of cars. So you have your street cars, then your drift cars, then your off-road vehicle setups, and your dirt bike setups, and you know, the power boat setup, then your speedboat setup, and then your airplane setup, right? And then, you know, things like that for the same, for like monster truck and all that. But no, I'm starting to think maybe it'll be individual vehicles, because it's when you go click on that specific vehicle itself. But, you know, just a moment ago I was kind of getting lost in my head, you know, stuttering and stuff, which I still do. It's because while I'm talking to you guys, I'm constantly trying to picture and think about like I'm thinking about everything I'm seeing in the game. And moments ago, while I was talking about that, I was thinking that it'd be, you know, sections, like I said. Well, that's why I went through and went to those setups. But as I was going through that, was thinking that I clicked on the actual vehicle itself and went to performance, then went to pro settings. The fact that you have to click on the individual vehicle instead of doing it over that, you know, setup or something, or, you know, they don't have another menu. There's going to be more vehicles here, and when I go click on those on performance, I go do that they all have their own, you know, tuning that saves specifically to them. That's really, really cool. Now, in this beta, although I am trying to do as much as I possibly can, I may spend a little money here and there, and one big reason why is because I want to go all out and customize one vehicle at least to a crazy setup. You know, I want to go all the way to it. You know, I don't know. So I'm gonna spend some pretty good money on a vehicle here soon, probably around $100,000.
On the Live Extreme Tour. Last time we hit the city streets. This time we're also going to go wild.
So if you guys didn't notice, Forza Horizon 4 kind of stole a little bit of the same idea. Now, I don't know if I would call it steal. They have always had the Horizon Festival, and if you guys have played Forza, you would understand what I'm talking about right now. And in all of that, the Horizon Festival was their thing, and it always had been. But in the new game in Horizon 4, it's something, they call it Live too. It's powered by something called Live. And I mean, that seems a little too familiar with this game, and they kind of showed this game off a bit earlier than they did Forza whatsoever. So the fact that we've gotten a look at Forza, and then it was at E3 what, a week ago? About a week ago. But I can't drive while talking, Jesus. But when you really think about it, they showed off the Crew 2 a bit last year, and we got to see the whole live design thing. Then a year later at E3, you get this brand new Forza Horizon 4. Everybody's expecting, you know, this crazy Horizon Festival setup and, you know, maybe something bigger than ever. But no. You get a game that is trying to get as close to this game as possible without losing its car factor. And I feel like they're screwing it up by thinking that they can be something else. And I don't know, I feel like they should have just stuck with their main, you know, setup, their main deal, because Forza was superior. It's always been superior over this game, over every other vehicle-based game, due to the amount of things that, I mean, for one, they jump back and forth every year. Ever since the first Horizon game, they go between Horizon and oh wow, but they switch between, you know, the Forza Motorsport games and then the Horizon games, which makes them even better because people love both. And, you know, and if you're a car fan, you like the track-based games, and you like to go play around on tracks and do all this and that. But then again, you also like your open world stuff. And that's where the Horizon game comes in and gives you that flavor, that feeling of an open world driving game with a actual acceptable size map. The Crew was the first game to ever put in something so huge that, I mean, it completely changed the entire map kind of game. You know, for a car game, not really for all the other games. There's games out there with massive maps that would make this game seem like it's tiny. You know, it'd put this game's map to shame. But I mean, when you think about it though, vehicle-related games, there's not another game out there that is anywhere near the size of this map. Not even Forza Horizon 4 will be anywhere near the size of this, other than the last map, and Horizon 3. Now, yeah, I'm playing on PlayStation, and I've actually played on Xbox. It hasn't come to you guys because I haven't been able to constantly play the game. I've only been able to play here and there, and it's not my own copy of the game. So not only that, but I did not set up my other account with the same email and the same setups, and I'm trying to get a hold of my own Xbox and my own game so that I can record constantly for you guys. But Horizon 3 was a fun game. It was fun to play. And then, you know, then Forza Motorsport 7 was pretty good. Horizon 4 is going to be really, really good. I already know it's going to be really good. Whoa, I got stuck. Dude, I want to win this event. But yeah, so I'm not really going to go in between these two games. They're both going to be amazing games. If you guys have an Xbox, of course you're going to be able to have access to both on the same console, so go for it. I would suggest that you buy both. If you can't afford both, I will say that the Crew will have a bit more to offer until you can afford the other game, because it'll definitely keep you more busy than Forza would. Sad to say, I'm sorry, you know, if it makes people feel like, oh, you know, Forza's not that good, like you talking shit. No, I love the game, and it was probably my favorite game overall in car games ever for the longest time. And I, you know, things like Need for Speed passed right by me because I didn't like them as much as I did Forza. I couldn't stand it. Like, Forza, all the Forza Motorsports were the best racing games that I've ever played. And then you get into the Horizon series, which was a game changer in itself for the open world vehicle, you know, experience. Then, you know, when Horizon 2 came out, that was around the time that the Crew came out, and then the Crew was the biggest open world driving experience, and that kind of brought me over from Forza to the Crew. And yeah, Forza Horizon 2 had more customization and all these other things, but the game wasn't as large and wasn't as it wasn't as interesting to continue in the Forza Horizon series to me anymore. After the first Crew game came out, there was so much more to do in the video game itself. It just outdid Forza by so much, and that's exactly why I kind of switched over. I actually just won that event. That's pretty cool. But I switched over, and then after doing so, I spent a lot of time on the first Crew game and went from there, and actually kind of, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I kind of fell in love with the new game, and not really looking back on it, I kind of support the Crew more than I ever did Forza in such a short amount of time. The Motor Trend Classic Challenge. That's a classic muscle or American Muscle or something. Papa John's Street Race. Tell me, this is talking about the yes, it is. It's talking about the pizza. You do that? Oh, it's making me hungry right now. When I zoomed in, I saw cars lined up. That was kind of crazy. It was like race cars. So yeah, when you click on it, pizza, Papa John's, better better pizza maker. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. They have real life venues and stuff like that. Wow, I'm sorry. That's blowing my mind. They really bought a pizza place into. Tell me they actually have like Papa John's locations around the map. Oh crap, I forgot to choose my car. Wait a minute. Whoa. Guys, just give this a second. Look around me. Let me start my car real quick. Yeah, so when this happens, just a heads up, the entire map is covered with snow. Literally all at once. Like, this is the town. Well, that looks really weird, and that didn't load in very well. But yeah, the entire map is officially covered in snow. And Pikes Peak. I didn't realize they had Pikes Peak. Although I don't think it really looks all that much like the real Pikes Peak. Does it have the actual roads that go down it? Okay, so I guess here we go. Okay, so that's something. That's like a very popular road for pro drifters, except for it doesn't. Okay, I was about to say, is it curve? It curves around this way. My controller randomly disconnected. I don't know what that was. Okay, so what? That's kind of rude, but okay. Anyways, though, Pikes Peak. I thought it like curved down, like straight down the mountain a whole lot more. So anyways, though, we're gonna back out of that. As you guys already seen, the entire map is actually covered in snow. It does it all at once for some reason. It's random too. It just happens. Oh, what? Beautiful classic Chevy Camaro. That's awesome that they actually gave us this classic muscle car. Dude, look at the variety of classic muscle cars there are here. And this is, every one of these are different. You have the older Corvettes, I think it's only one older Corvette. There's a 69 Camaro, the one I'm in, which is the Z28. I think this is, what, 1970s Camaro, yeah. Then, what is it, the C2 Corvette? Yeah, the C2 Corvette. The Impala. I've seen that, Shelby. Ooh, boy, oops. It was a Dodge Challenger and Charger. There's the C3 Corvette. I think there was both a 69 Charger and a 1970. Yeah, there's a Challenger right there behind me. I gotta catch back up. I kind of screwed myself up. It's only 31% in the race, so we're good. This Camaro's really fast. I love this car in the closed beta. I bought it and went crazy. There's the Charger right in front of me is what it looks like. And dude, look at the back end of his car. It's just lifted up like crazy. That's like some... Is that even a char? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I can't tell with all this snow all over the vehicles. Classic muscle cars are just boxy in general. Certain ones are harder to tell than others. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That's the Charger. That's the Impala. Well, just the Terrence, I think, is in the Charger. And 69 Camaro. God dang, I mean, this snow is really messing it up for me, man. I'm telling you. They really make the roads a whole lot more slippery. That's why I'm trying to turn earlier and cut through certain parts, because God, that is just ridiculous. I feel like the beginning of the Need for Speed movie. I don't know if you guys... I watched that movie like at least 10 times, and I'm a terrible driver. I just ran right into... Okay. I need Benny in the sky, man, with the airplane telling me when traffic is coming up on me. You know, there's a car in the left lane. You can't win if you're running into them suckers. 6 seconds behind the lead, and it's 86% in the race. Meaning that chances of actually getting first place are very unlikely, but... Oh yeah, definitely now. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to retry that one. Yeah, no, I'm way too far behind. I really wish it would stop snowing now. Huh. Sorry, but I mean, I enjoy the snow, but not for this race. Not for this race. Not with a heavy old muscle car and a bunch of really tight turns. Not gonna work. So there's the Dodge. Oh no, that's the Impala. What the heck am I tripping on? That is the Impala. There's the Dodge right there. I don't know where I got the idea that... Okay, so that Impala is lifted pretty well in the back. See, I'm on crack. I don't... Oh. I don't take drugs, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't. If you guys do, don't do that. But, no, I'm tripping. I'm mistaking my cars. Like I said, the snow. Really, I'm just retarded. I really don't know what I'm talking about in life. No, I'm just kidding. I know all about a bunch of these cars. Actually, dude's my favorite kind of cars. The fact that they brought some of the best of the best and the most popular ones in culture, like in the car culture, into the game is absolutely wicked. I feel like that's why they brought this specific Camaro into the game, because it's another very popular one. Just like both of the Corvettes, the C2 and the C3 Corvette are just amazing. Would love like a 1950s Corvette. Definitely would, but chances of them bringing one of those into the game are probably very unlikely because they're not that fast. And I mean, then again, you could bring like the classic Cobra into the game, you know, with the AC body. You could do something like that, and then it would have something to race against, you know, and then bring the you know, there's several vehicles that they could bring in that are kind of older in that style, but they would have to go hunt them down and get licenses for them. Okay, last time I didn't make it this far, I don't think. And that's why I'm screwed. No, I did actually make it this far. I guess I'm just not paying attention. And I'm in 3rd place. So I'm sorry, but I don't want to lose. Get out of here. You're not taking my spot. 2nd place is still for losers. And I just stole 2nd. I need that nitrous as much as possible now. Hopefully there's no stupid turns and no stupid cars in the way. We're now where I left last time because I ran into guardrail. Yeah, nah, he's got it. Fuck. Seriously, fuck. Like, wow. Shit's really hard to do in the snow, man. It's hard to say. I gotta say it. You know it's oh damn. Oh hey, just throw me back in my car. I got free parts for a Camaro that I don't even own, but it works because I can share those parts between cars. Right, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll do this Mississippi powerboat. And then after this we'll do an airplane event because, God, an airplane event sounds really good right now. Wait, okay, so this is...
So all the gauges and torques and G-forces become second nature.
This is a powerboat, and what's the other one then?
Now I'll be watching you out there today to see how you do. So no pressure.
I'm not a big person on boats, but what are those little ones in? Because I could have sworn I called those powerboats. And I could have sworn somebody said that too on the game, but I guess not. One. Let's go. I'll probably do the other mission after this, and then I will probably call it a quits on the stream, and I'll probably do another stream later on in the day to kind of show off a little bit more of some of the other vehicles and things in the game. But I feel like this isn't a Let's Play live stream, so I'm gonna say the whole I'm gonna show you guys everything you haven't seen yet thing was not really a legitimate thing, should I say. I mean, I didn't really intend for it to come out that way anyways. I'm not planning on, like I said, I'm not trying to do a Let's Play of every bit of the Crew 2's open beta as possible. Like, I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that you can do on here. Most of these races are pretty similar to others. The main thing I wanted to do was unlock some of those other disciplines and get to play around with those. Just like the monster truck stuff, I'd really love it if we could unlock that. I don't think it's possible. I think the only unlocked popular as the next level, whatever they didn't unlock, icon or anything after that, so I don't think we're gonna have access. What the heck? Okay, so looks like my stuff just cut out. Okay. Did it actually stop the stream? No, it didn't. Okay, it didn't stop at all. It just gave me a weird message saying that my stuff was screwed up. But, anyways though, like I said, we're not gonna have the access to the monster trucks and things like that, I don't believe. If I do get access to it, then obviously I'm gonna show you guys something from all of these little pieces of the game, at least something. And that's kind of what I meant this morning, was I want to get to it. Like, I want to get to showing you guys pretty much everything you want to know. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to be left behind. 2,234 brake horsepower, 798 brake horsepower. Yeah, that's how you know that one's definitely faster than the other. So I haven't really played with this feature much. And because it's snowing, I want to get an aerial view. Let you guys kind of see. Now, I don't know if you guys play Grand Theft Auto much, but that kind of looks familiar to wintertime on GTA. If you guys hear squeaking in the background, that's my bed. Because I don't have a proper gaming chair. I need to get one. I really do. I need to actually save up and kind of upgrade my setup here, so I'm both in a position and a comfortable area to give you guys better quality videos and eventually upgrade my internet and some stuff like that. Yeah, because nope. I need to get a little bit of air before I try to do what I'm about to do. Level out. So once you start getting to so many followers that you're adding on, you have to like continuously do stuff or it'll cut off. And that's pretty cool though. I like if you go and look at the speedometer, you'll see that the actual way the plane's moving, I don't know what they call that, but it's like typical airplanes and things like that. It kind of helps you level out your plane perfectly. See, like right now I am flying completely flat, straight, leveled out. That looks weird, but yeah, I'm level right now. Should probably move because of these trees, but nah, let's go ahead and fly through them. Wow, I can't believe I really trusted that.
Never mind, I'll keep talking anyway. So, do you remember that by doing events and stuff, you gain parts for customizing the look of your rides? And that you can equip them at the house? Heck, you can even purchase new ones if you want.
Okay, something somebody was complaining about. There was this YouTube video that came out maybe a month or so ago. Really annoying, and it really upset me because for one, it was both wrong, rude, and well, I mean, it was pretty opinionated, and it was false information, and the guy actually got quite a few views, and it was some random dude's channel, and I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that either, but all I gotta say is that what he said was bullcrap, and will always be bullcrap. And if I ever met the dude, I would have to give him a complete tutorial on how to control the game, both the old game and this game, because he was stupid enough to say something about the game that was actually a part of the game that he didn't realize, and kind of went out and tried to burn and diss and do all these stupid, you know. And not only that, but you weren't forced to listen to him. You actually could turn off the voices in the game. Another option in this game that you can do as well. If you guys don't like hearing that dude talk every little bit, turn off the voice, the NPC voices. The little cutscene voices and the characters and stuff like that in the game can be completely cut out if you feel like it. Don't go and complain and cry, because many people actually like hearing those voices and hearing somebody, you know, try to keep you active and keep you doing stuff in the game. So yeah, just know that. And there's also plenty of other things that he complained about that were both in the first game and the second game as a option to control. And anyways, it was crappy. That's all I gotta say. Oh wow, I got a new sub. I didn't realize this at 6:37 a.m. You know, it's 7:08 a.m. If you're still watching, man, welcome to the channel, Joe. Joe C RR3. Pretty cool. Thanks for subbing, man. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah. So, one thing I really want to do before I go and do anything else is go back to the house, which you guys will see for the first time on the open beta. I don't know if they unlocked a new area inside of this place or not. But, oops, no, I went to the wrong spot. No, that's not it. I don't know.
Did you know that the first bridge they built to the Florida Keys from the mainland was...
New custom items. Wow. Okay.
You're gonna love this. I had some free time, so I finally went and fixed the elevator. Now we can show off even more vehicles at the house. I know. You're welcome.
So as you guys know, this is the basic house and all that. New custom items. I'll have to go check that out. They've added more furniture and stuff in here if you guys didn't already see that. So with those level ups, I don't think that every time you level up, your house is upgraded a little bit. That's the deal. So there's all these seats, but obviously you can't sit in them, but they just... So this is an airplane. That's crazy. So there's hangar, harbor, living room, and garage. The garage, of course, is where you're gonna go store all your cars. And I'm wondering if this is that... Okay, this is just that little area. It's just a tiny little area. This is what they call a garage in this game. Now, it's really cool. Mazda MX-5, it's like a display card. Tells you what the vehicles themselves are. I'm guessing this one has one somewhere around here. There it is. So you can change what vehicles are displayed. And I'm pretty sure the harbor and all that's gonna allow you to do the same with your boats. And your hangar is gonna be, you know, another thing as well. That's actually really freaking cool though. I mean, if I'm being absolutely honest. Now, one thing, if I have that car down there, I have a buggy down there and a buggy up here. How did that happen? Could have put my bike up here or something. So we're gonna go try to make this thing look a bit different. I want to give it a bit more color. I only threw black on there because that's kind of what fits the car first. And I feel like the right color for me is a red color. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the carbon fiber head. I've got to like... Okay, so the lights change from the original to, looks like 2 lights. And to, is that like some sort of intake? Pretty cool little front end. Now I want to go for an all-out tuner look anyways on this car, so I'm thinking a carbon fiber hood would do, like it'd be alright. The wheels actually come out with the I want to go find just some nice... I want deep dish rims, like I want some that dip in. I wonder if they have anything like that. That's muscle car. That's a bit deep dish, but that's a little deeper. That feels comfortable enough. Let me have to go back to those. See, I like the indented, like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, deep dish wheels are the wheels that like dip in like that. It's got like the chrome lining. Actually, I like those a lot. Like I said, I'm going for the most tuned up little car look possible. No, I don't think colored rims would really do me any good. Now I actually like some stuff like that. That looks really nice. I'm gonna change the color. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna go with the red. And of course I'm gonna go with carbon fiber. Now my front bumper actually has that red lining. I don't think it's carbon fiber, is it? I may actually have to change that. No, it's good. Just gotta throw something carbon fiber like on there. Let's see. One is carbon and the other one's not. You know what's weird is even the textures on the brake disc change with the like, if you notice that, like, the brake disc even changes a bit. Which isn't like something that should really happen, but it sticks out like it's something that's there, and I noticed it. I may just stick with the carbon fiber set right there. Now, of course, I'm gonna give this thing a wing. Maybe not. I may actually change my front bumper, because so far what I see is carbon fiber seems to be the main thing that sticks down, and that seems to fit it a little better for what I'm going for. So I've got everything done except for my interior. And I actually want to leave the interior a nice little color, like just something simple. Obviously the carbon fiber option is going to be the way to go. So I spent a good amount of money on it, if you guys couldn't already tell. We're going to actually take this beauty out. It's still snowy out here. Oops, sorry, Dodge. Now when that whole camber setting and everything becomes available, obviously it'll look a bit better, and especially messing around with the suspension and stuff, because I'm going to try to tuck my wheels and turn this into a little stanced setup car. Another thing, somebody actually went out and said that was against this game. Somebody was getting mad because areas like this, like right here, the water's calm. If you notice that, there's no big waves. It's nice, chill water. You know, there may be a wave or two. When you look out there, you'll see something different. You notice these big waves brushing across the water. The way the game works is kind of similar to real life. So if you know anything about the ocean or lakes or, you know, streams and things like that, you'll know that the ocean, the further out in the ocean you go, the bigger the waves and stuff like that get. In lakes, it's still, because there's no, you know, massive like force or anything. Which, this is crazy. I don't know if you guys like are noticing this, but the waves are actually massive on this game. So if they added things like jet skis and stuff in, it'd be kind of crazy. It would absolutely be insane. See all the players over there. But like, you see this? Look how high up they go. Look, I'm just sitting here and the boat's just being like thrown around. Like, look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me that they didn't work on their waves. And that somebody could be disappointed about this. Like, I'm sorry, but somebody's pretty retarded. So I'm gonna switch to my favorite water vehicle. It's pretty insane. It's pretty crazy. And the guy is kind of, how could I say this, stupid in geographical kind of knowledge. I mean, we all, or the majority of us had to take a class in high school or junior high or somewhere around there of geography, and you learned about the land and you know, some history and some other stuff. But most people these days don't really pay attention and forget things like that, so it's kind of hard. Oh, that was another player, but I guess we can't hang out. Sorry, my dude. I may actually go customize my RX-7. Look at the wheels, that's crazy. So we're gonna go in here, mess around with the RX-7. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong card. I didn't realize why I stopped, and then I kind of went back and thought about it. Wait, this color. I actually really like that official color. We're gonna go check out some other ones. I like that. Also like that. We're gonna stick with that color though. You know, I didn't even bother. They got rid of my libraries. Wow. It's pretty cool. Right, somebody had to for XXXTentacion. Goofy. Right. Drift, my dude. Pretty cool. Rotary. Surprised nobody went for a okay, something basic. Surprised nobody went for the Fast and Furious, either the RX-7 from, well, I mean, maybe they did it with the regular one, but yeah, probably. Well, now look, there you go. Tokyo Drift style door panel there, I guess. Well, not really, but I guess they tried something. I don't know. It's kind of ghetto. I would like to actually go for a... I'm gonna do a clean carbon fiber, because I don't want none of that stuff on my hood. I actually don't want... Actually, I don't know. Pop-up headlights seem to be like the drift thing now. Maybe, maybe not. It kind of helps with the carbon fiber look, though. I really like that. That's home splitter. But I also like that. We're gonna go with that. Who would want to bring their wheels in on a drift car? Once again, deep dish rims. I actually think I like that. On this one, I may actually go with some colored. What is it? I thought. No, because I don't want to go too crazy. I don't think I am gonna do it blue. Maybe I will. I like those mirrors, the original, or the ones that are on there. I like that carbon fiber. Now, What's an RX-7 without a drift wing? Now this is where some of the other customization comes in a bit. Carbon fiber, baby. The diffuser down there. That looks cool and all, but I don't know. The front headlights with carbon on them, I think I want to do something like that. Like that right there. Because I don't like those extra wide bumpers and I don't like that big block on the bottom. No, I don't think I want to mess with the interior. Eventually we'll throw some like we actually forgot about my character. So after I do all of this, I'm probably gonna go ahead and shut down this stream. But I want to show you guys some of this stuff, and I'm also gonna put some liveries on my car. I hate those helmets, those are so stupid. I like that right there because black is more of an everybody thing. Jeans. So I guess I unlocked more outfits is what it is as you level up you unlock more outfits. Arabian. Oh god. I actually don't mind those shoes. I think, yeah, that looks about right. there's no actual reflection of your character. That's the weird thing. Ubisoft, why? We're gonna go into photo mode.
That's the photo app. With this, you can grab pictures or share them. Even better, you can capture moments for the photo album.
How do I put on my helmet and like leave it on?
You can go back and forth on the timeline to find that one perfect moment.
Okay, so you can actually set it as an always wear thing. So here we go. Oh no. So I didn't find anything I liked, and I'm wanting to do just a basic, just sponsor kind of setup car. So we're not really gonna do anything crazy. Forgot how to zoom in. How do you? There you go. So I'm gonna put a bunch of people, like a bunch of companies and stuff right here. Oh no, I didn't. What the heck? I forgot how to do it. Okay, so that's to spin it. So I'm trying to shrink it down, but I also want to make it longer. So I know there was another edit option where you can make them. Okay, so that's a stamp. Actually, I want to delete that. There was something else you could do. You could press like L1 or... nowhere near done. Yeah, there's gotta be a way I can access this, we're gonna go ahead and go with Squad X. Okay, so that rotates it. Also brings up and down the size. There's another way to do this. There's another option. I just can't find it. Even the transparency option isn't working right now. I guess that they did something different. They changed it or something. I'm sorry, am I not allowed to put stuff on my hood because it's carbon fiber though? People put stickers on carbon fiber. Okay, that's we're just gonna ignore that. Okay. I'm a little disappointed about that one. Yeah, no, Ubisoft, your stuff's broken, dude. Okay, so that's gonna be that, but gonna go ahead and accept it the way it is. Yep, so that's that. We're gonna do a little bit of drifting in first person really quick, and then I'm out. Yeah, that's really nice. I was just trying to swing it, my dude. Oh, Jesus. I just lost all absolute control. Okay. Street drifting, a no-go. Okay, it's gone too far to one side. I will say that I do have to change that setting a bit. We're gonna go ahead and cut it down to like there. Alright, hold on. I want to do some legitimate, like, testing here. There's gotta be, okay, I was about to say, there's gotta be some sort of, like, event I can travel to that'll take me over here. I'm not about that slalom life, you know? Just realized, well, okay, so that menu mode, like, it takes a minute to load from camera mode to the game, and from the game to camera mode, but apparently, you can fastly tap the map. Pretty sure I just wall tapped back there. Maybe the swing was what threw it off. Maybe the wing affects it a bit too much. Which would make sense, I mean...
Don't forget to check your mailbox. Might be some loot in there.
Lost that control. I'm sliding too far into walls. It didn't change it. See, like, no. See, yep, nope, it's broken. Something's broken. Something on here is a little off, and I feel like the closed beta didn't have this. And I feel like what I watched the other day, maybe it's wrong. Maybe I have my settings backwards. But I don't think that would help. So that's how the dude had it. Feels a little more stiff to me there. Possibly an improvement, honestly. I think the original setting may have been better. Okay. Actually, no, we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way. I was actually drifting out. Okay. So fans really like drifting. That's pretty cool, and it doesn't stop going as long as you keep drifting. It's not like the last game where you had these. I guess this game's version of all of that is the fans, but back then it was like to make money in the open lobby or whatever. You had to. You had to do stunts and stuff, and if you drifted, it would only stop at a certain amount of fans, or well, not fans, but a certain amount of multiplier, and then it would go away after. Well, it looks like actually I'm not gaining any more fans either. I actually really like the drifting on here quite a bit. I want those 500 to go away so I can start getting more. There's a player flying around in a plane over here near me. A lot of these people are newer to the beta, so obviously, you know, people are going to be doing some things that most of us did in the closed. That dude just on purpose to me, what a jerk. Whoa, I got more than 500. Oh, 600 followers now. I guess because I'm changing things up a bit. What is this guy doing? I was trying to let him know who DK is in here. Oh, he trying to be like Mike, bruh. Just kidding. I was DK in the last game on the PS4 console, and I hope to reclaim that title on this game, man. I'm telling you. Don't know about PC and all that, which, I mean, they got crazy controls as it is, and then plus I don't understand how I was so good on the last game and I didn't have a wheel. Maybe that was what it was, because everybody else probably tried to drive with a wheel. So, yep. That seems like it's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed making it. Definitely had a lot of fun. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out, guys.